Yeah, dude. Both the lights are on for some reason. Yeah, I guess it'd be easier if there weren't too many viewers in chat. I don't know if I'll do it that effort. I don't know what it is. I have the most likely theory for what it is, but whenever I drink that water, there's a very metallic taste. It's not because there's metal in the water. That'd be... Well, no soon. Medication side of food do the same. I don't want to get sentimental, and then there's like someone in here. I can't cater to anybody in this one. I may ask some questions or try to interact a little bit, but I overly focus on that every time. It's a hindrance. I was born in a place. I was born at a very young age, if you will, if you might. I was like in a little neighborhood, I believe. It would feel very much so like that was a limited perception, but definitely one that was existent. I don't know, I had like a homie there, so it was enough for it to be a little bit. And then there were like dogs all the time. Always. There was one puppy that really got me, spooked me, I guess. I don't know. Mine's gonna be more hazy or more clear in a while. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, probably some combo in a while. I'm not keeping exact time or track. And yeah, that one chocolate puppy really like nailed me, dude. He got me good. But there were plenty of nice dogs, obviously. If you're a kid, you mostly, I hope, remember good things about dogs. There were like two who were with me from when I was like little to quite a ways, dude. They, well, one of them for a while, to be honest. She was cool. She was named after a mountain range near us. That didn't last long though. That little neighborhood thing. Like, I don't know. I don't remember the exact reason actually at all. I know maybe it started to get a little bit sus out there. Maybe my parents were a little bit precocious. Precocious. Isn't that academically related? Wherever it is where you can kind of like see stuff coming in a way, like ahead of time. Not in any fancy way. Just every time I say that, I'm so quoted or tempted to quote, you know, the DreamWorks guy, the spooky one, or was it DreamWorks? I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a really sick guitar riff going on my ears. It's not sentimental, but I was getting sentimental about dogs. Good, everyone's gone. No, never mind. There's one person. It's chill here. I didn't want too many people. I don't think anyone was here when I said that earlier. I didn't want like 20 people at a key time or something, you know. When was it? I don't know. It was like 3 or something. I left the neighborhood. It was probably like suburban-ish. And what I meant when they like could see ahead, like projectors into the future by like just thinking about stuff, as opposed to crystal ball activity is what I meant. That like leaving cities is kind of good in that they can be bad and they can get nuked. They can get nuked. It was yeah, so I was like, I guess you could say 9/11 did that. Not to get any flagged topics mentioned up here, but that was really bad to think about. And public tragedies like that only kept increasing since then. I don't think I was going to go to public school for that reason, partly. You had the Spider-Man bullies going on in the early 2000s. There also was, I guess, probably in that particular area a little bit more crime happening at that particular time. It all just kind of made a mess that said in alphabet soup, leave, go to some isolated place closer to the mountain range that the dog was named after. Hold on. I'm getting allergized, like flashbanged by pollen or any number of things. My body doesn't fuck with this planet, I guess, at all. I had to say sorry, gang. I don't fuck with it heavy, actually. To be honest, it's a realist moment to talk to your boys. Brainwave smash, which might be a useful weapon, actually. Some moments here. If there was a large crowd, you could either disperse or increase them with the brain rot. It goes one of two ways, as do so many other things in life. Yeah, the viewer count might confuse me on occasion here, but who cares? I said I can't focus on that like I always do. Unless people are saying stuff. So, there's that. Christ. Who decided? Yeah, this guy should talk on this particular day. I guess it was very subtle, very demure. No clowning around. Or at least not too much. Not like a disruptive amount of much. I feel like that had Markiplier vibes. A little bit. But it didn't work. It's very easy to get distracted by that, but it's actually effortless little bit that goes nowhere. Nowhere good, at least. So I left the little neighborhood and there was moving stuff. Not like traumatic moving, like it was all well planned. Everyone was like, yeah, we just can't be in this place. I didn't really like it there, I don't think, too much. I was like not messing with it. Not in the burn rot way, like just like ironically not really enjoying my stay there. What I did though, I was 3, so then I left and I've been to the place I left to ever since. So that's been cool. I'm just gonna like think, since there's no one to rapidly entertain or try to. It used to be so important. I mean, it still is, probably. People think it's more important than ever to entertain people now. Maybe. I'm guessing a little bit. I wouldn't say it was any better when there were just like TV stars and movie ones also. Those stars too. Feeling weird, man. Like feeling and stuff. Because nothing was really going wrong at the point I was at in my story. Nothing was bad then, I guess. Oh, there was a cat too. She was cool. She was really chill. I wasn't always chill. I feel like I was a bother. A bit of a in some ways and not others. Not a hassle, but high energy, nocturnally minded, active at night. Got a bit quirky at night. Sorry, it had to kill me though. I don't know why. That is a notable thing, dude. 10% of people are supposed to be like nocturnal naturally. I think it's still bad for them. I think it's still bad for those 1 in 10 people to be nocturnal. If it is 1 in 10. Fuck this. But it does sound intuitively correct, which is how I like to do my science. My bro doesn't have any science, but it's not like Riz or Hose. We don't need to be that concerned about it. Oh god. Oh yeah, the election happened. Happy day after that. I don't, you know. I don't really know what to say about that one. It's hilarious. Um. Clutch, very clutch. I had half a pickle, so it was nice because I didn't need it for one, so it was just like conveniently already split, which is great. I'm gonna switch this on because that's gonna make me like cry, and that's not the time. When is the time? Not really, because I guess like there's times for some good stuff. More homies. I met my homies in this order. They were African American, or rather, they were they were African descent, and they were American. And then my second friend was one of the homies, a chick, if you will. And then the third homie was like, damn it, I really want to one person here, the whole trio, but was or is or has always the like in the extravagant, as I was trying to say, not in the excess. You can do that as much as you like, as much as you please. I feel like it's not the same description or words. I was being literal and brief and far too silly. That's how that went. Verbal word variety, maybe you could say. You don't know, I wouldn't blame you if you were right. It'd be more impressive, in fact. Lavender is interesting. I won't be the first encounter. It smells nice. That's a true fact about lavender. My point is, it's not diabolical. Other than it will always be funny to get someone just said, bro, he's in a plastic bag. I don't know where they left. They just didn't have anything else to say, though. Except to just occasionally chip in. They're not here for long. But sometimes chat glitches and I can't see what people say. That does make it a little bit sad. It's like, I'd like to see that, you know. If I could so help it. It's not a glitch, it's like a loading thing or maybe a skill issue. It really could be that. Yeah, so then there were the following 2/3 of the homies were in the place that I will always be at, or have always been. since I left the burbs. I don't know if they were burbs. I think they were pretty much like, at least, but somewhere between that and like where your grandma lives. Like those kinds of streets, if you will. Um, which is, I know there was like a nice old lady. It was like a Pokemon game. I haven't played Pokemon. I'm not dying on that hill. I just haven't. I've played Pokemon Ranger. That doesn't count though. I don't think. Does that count? Single viewer. You didn't leave. Like, oh, cringe Pokemon. So I assume you're pretty chill. Is Pokemon Ranger real? Maybe you don't know. That's fair. I don't know anything at this point, or really like what happened at the point in my life that I'm trying to tell the story of. I don't think it is real Pokemon though. Just to be clear, like I said, I wouldn't know that. Should I put Kerosene by Crystal Castles is a little overplayed, even by me, which is good, but also not. This is really cool EDM artist who just is flooding my history, and like for some reason YouTube is fond of algoing out the same content to you over and over. The trauma, which I wish they would have done like like trauma, like a maw that devours you. That would have been. I don't know. I want to look at it. Is clean? I can't type it out, but is this mirrored? I wonder if it's mirrored. Only you know if that's mirrored, or people in the future. That's not going to be very many. That's the rate of storytelling. And this is so not the music for this, but it works. I was chilling. I was bussing. I was doing great. In a sense. There are some things that feel weird. It's complex. It's complex, I guess. I honestly should even whip out the journal. It'd be more appealing, like, background. But I don't have one, I don't think. Which sucks, actually. Be really convenient to have on Quick Draw. The fuck? And the camera angle changing was even more diabolical. That wasn't filthy though, so cool of the camera to flip around in that very only single section. JK, hold on. Ow. Fuck. I don't know where. I have some. And this one. But there's another that seems to have vanished into the abyss. Not the ether, probably. It's too hopeful sounding. Sounds like a Zelda level. I have this thing about talking about Nintendo games. I haven't played Zelda and Pokemon. And most of Star Fox. And also all of Kirby. So, fake Nintendo fan, that was one of the things. So, god damn it. This isn't cheese. Let's use mix it. Well, it kind of is also a little bit stupid in a sense. Not in a real, like, clinical diagnostic, legitimate sense that it really actually causes suffering, but the one that people like to say online when they should post. Let's see. I guess this works. I'll take it for now, but I have to go meet it, so. Okay, jump scare, jeez. Double jump scare. Ew, I don't have a pen. Luckily, I know exactly where I put them. Men knowing where there's a paperclip. There's a girl who pretended not to know that, but she really knew. She also knew about the Roman Empire, I'm assuming. This isn't the guy who draws about shit like that and talks about things of that nature. Hold on. I don't need to flip around because I'm thinking to myself, if it's, I'm not a diagram person, but not everyone's a list person, but at least it's visual. Either way. Sorry, the first was like a meme term of sorts. Am I on? No. Mike Myers. Come figure us out, what I'm saying. No sus, actually. Just add a U. I'm gonna add a U. Yes, this'll do. Get dissed. M&M's are free now. Alright, hold on. I'm sort of just documenting this because I don't want to like. I was gonna do a diagram, but I don't know how to even like I did a pie chart. I wouldn't know like weight it percentage wise. But you can, no, you left too soon, man. You would've gotten a sneak peek. Even tragic music, which I need to throw in a specific list, I'm realizing. Oh, indeed. Something just occurred to me. I wasn't like replying to external voice, although the shadow of that ceiling fan did shoot me for a second. Here we have the sneak peek. What went wrong with Bro? It could be a meme if I did all of it, but sadly. I'm going to use this. Oh, it's mirrored, I'm sure, as well, which sucks a little bit. Except it doesn't, because you can just unmirror it with the other facing camera. Oh, yeah, that's relevant. Right. We're out here. Oh yeah, the worst thing, except for when I told the guy I'm French, god damn you, and he said my condolences. I'm not actually like French though. Americans loving to say their ethnicity by their genetics. I was arguing with some dumbass about that. It was probably me. Or probably the universe experiencing itself in a fractal holographic hallucination. My unironic take at one point when I was like 21 and stupid as fuck. Stoned. Okay, because that needed more justification. Legit. I want a sad Rick and Morty remix, but I don't have one like at the ready, so I'm just gonna play Eden instead. But when he was named his other, this is the ad, dude. I'm gonna spare you the ad at the earliest convenience. The Eden Project is the old name of a very popular artist you might know. Eden, he did the thing with the red moon and waking up, and gravity, and drugs. I had these lungs type beat. This is a good one. This is called Man Down, by the way. Go check it out if you want and get anything out of this stream. Man Down by the Eden Project. when it was like 9 years ago, bro. It's fucking sad. So I'm Californian, and that's my most severe illness. I guess you could say like slightly spoiled, right? But like how spoiled? And in comparison to whom? It's not the right use of whom, I don't think. But you could say. Sorry, this is a bit boring. I could give a preview, but I was listening to 8 as I should be now. I can. In the USA. Oh wait, no. Why did I dox myself also? Too bad. Why am I scratching it out? It's over. I'm posting it. This is supposed to be a postable one. So. This is important to me. Just do this by this way. I don't know why. It's not that funny. It's not that funny that day. It's a little bit. That's not at all. Right. Thinking super hard. I missed the drop in, thought I was on a completely different part of the song, humiliated my entire blue line. But it doesn't matter. Ow. This was chill though, I would say. Boom. There we go. The meme word in question. Who threw hearts on there? I appreciate the fuck out of you. I can't see the viewer count accurately, I guess then. But that's not 10K as in dollars. Big facts. I'm not going to expose them in, but it's actually hilarious. It's hilarious, dude. This is crippling. This is, you should hear the song. It's tragic. It's this one, by the way. And it just dropped, so be sad to that on your scheduled later time. If, I don't know, having a watch later for crying is something I would do. Oh, thank you, Julian. I appreciate you, my dude. So this is what happened. This is part of a theory I'm working on, actually. Since you're so kind to sub, I do appreciate it. Hella, man, because a couple of people I fell off for a second, but then I started trying. I was like trying to, not like go Super Saiyan, but I was putting in a little more effort, you know. I was slacking. I doxed myself for fun. It doesn't matter. I don't know who my people just voted for. This kind of sucks. It kind of makes you selfish, I feel like. I'm just pointing at the words, so sorry if that's making no sense for all our podcast listeners. That is weird. That makes you like a D&D kid, almost like or a drama kid, but like not necessarily. And then this is a contrast with this, obviously. They're chill L, as you can tell. Bars. I don't think that's a big deal. That might be slightly a big deal, but like not literally. But then you do have that to consider. And my friends were dogs, which was chill, but I also had like actual friends. I was not like in a cult. And then that's just a joke, but true also. So that summarizes it. There's good things, and many other reasons and explanations, which is why I needed that other page. So I assume Julian, I probably should have said Julian too, dude. I wonder if he feels betrayed. I'd feel betrayed by him. Julian or Julian? Let's see. King Julian was like in 2005, so that's culturally modern, and there would be no fault in assuming. Except that was Madagascar. Literally the fucking movie Madagascar, dude. That's my source when I'm sliding on ops who use Wikipedia. Okay, this is nonsense almost, but my background music's not working, so let's see. It'll be worth covering later, because it'll be canonical timeline, right? Like chronological, canonical timeline. Did I skip any stuff? No, that sums up everything wrong. There was nothing else bad other than like it was all fine. Having like the dogs was awesome because they can low-key have more energy. I mean, they don't know what they're doing as much, but like, well, low-key, okay. I sometimes was one of the kids who didn't have energy and had way too much. So like, saying that they had more energy, they were beasts. They were wild beasts of the woods. No. Like getting bigger and like faster in bodybuilding, for example. Like even just showing personal gains. It's actually vital. You can have a little bit of just because. So after all of this disaster happened, I went on to have a relatively fun time being a kid and stuff, I guess. There was this like pretty badass summer camp. That was a little later. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, of course, studying the books and some other stuff. I remember puzzles and books. I thought I was like real sweet with it. I don't know. Watching things passively, like a sheep, however, was also really cool. Which is kind of weird doing with a book, except you're just being schizophrenic towards a tree that has some like ink on it, which could come from, I don't know. I don't care. So I wasn't like homeschooled. There was like a campus. There were two campuses. They changed around 2 times. The second one was fucking badass. The first was great. I guess it was too, but it just, because that was the first version, like that's all we had. That's what we were exposed to. like someone loves their nose, like a small, like, there's reading. Obviously, with me, I didn't go into it too much. I don't know how much I really want to. How's reading doing these days, other than the self-improvement thing? Like, the trendy stuff is fine, but like, reading just cuz. How is that overall? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check, but I don't know how to. It's like, how do you inquire about them? Probably with a bunch of really specific questions I don't want to think of. Not sure about that lighting there, so I'm gonna do it over here, even though it looks better and yeah, worse, but worse, better though. There's a lot more like playing in meaningful ways. So like it was rich stuff, I guess. I don't know why it wouldn't be any other way. But you could be like studying a book or trying to like learn about laptops were a thing. Like trying to learn facts about a fruit you picked outside. That actually has some crazy facts that you didn't know. Like you'd think were like, whoa, that's an Amazon fact, but it's like your local environment. So like that, and like the teachers would all be like the various parents that pull up probably laptops at that point and be like, yo, we're from the future, we're gonna get you educated. And I was getting myself quite educated was my point. Just on my own wanting to. I didn't have a goal or anything, you know, I don't know, it was just being wondrous and whimsical and such. It went for a long time. It didn't run out per se. Just changed forms a few times. I feel like the reason the playing and stuff comes to my mind, other than like the bonds and the memories, is like something about the creative side of things more so than the tangible. Someone called me esoteric today, unprovoked. I wasn't even talking about anything. It's a common genre of cloud of brand of appearance, I guess, that I give off to people as esoteric, which is really cringy that you actually called me that. It sounded like I was saying it. I don't know, it's not cringy if he does it. It's cool. Broken, Rose Chill, free speech. Or like 99 cents speech. Point of school was fun, but also fascinating, cool, and interesting. I don't know how much studying I did, but since me and the other kids, I mean, maybe they had siblings or they had a more rich social life because of they were chill, but they had a maniac parent dragging them around. I had several friends like that who are in chill ass places now. Who's the other one I was thinking of? Oh yeah, no, he's probably fine. They're good. Very little sad moments stand out or occur to me when I think about those times. Maybe a little bit here or there. I didn't beat the guy in wrestling I wanted to. I didn't nail the exact like tumbling flip I wanted to do, or get the exact flag play pulled off that would have been sick for the summer camp. The summer camp was a great time. Those are the memories. The people who I would intend to see this, it's a little long. I could even edit it pretty quick and easy and just cut out the yammering bits, but yeah, that'd be ideal, yeah. It's not always that simple though. The storage space on the phones and other methods of delivering info, all those things. So much more than any other time ever today is the most it's ever been. Like literally, legitimately. I mean, we're not missing any recent big part of history that we don't know about. Says a guy who knows jack shit. Really, if you think about it, but I'm just vibing for sure. there aren't that many great parts, though. Some of the kids are annoying. But there's more to tell in the second campus that we eventually got. That's also more easy to recall. You know, I'm stumped just by wandering. Maybe I'll do 2 parts. Make it easier for my phone to download, but not easier for you to edit per se. I don't know about it. Not too sure. .jpg. What song do I get next? No one's getting music, but like if they did, I'd be talking over it or over me. One of the Vici Versi. I love how Einstein said that, if that was actually him. There'd be a weird time for it to be deepfake, but that'll do. So then I met Jacob. That's how I'll call him. That won't. I mean, that's fine. Bro was a menace. He was perplexing me in all kinds of various ways. I was like almost like a little sociopath about it. There have been times I wonder, I'm concerned. I don't think there's really a time for a signal. Well, maybe there should be. I don't. But maybe there also should be. What's that in the car speed? That's the reason why dredging up. It's just not that cool. I mean, things got better, but really, though, basically, after that, after we met. I mean, we actually were invited to meeting each other, like, really, but, not really, though. Like, I wouldn't have killed him at any point in time. So not like a not a psychopath about it, but like, I guess it's kind of regular if you're boys and someone's annoying you. Much less like bullying would be a different situation, but like you'll just like run up on them and like you're not really about it at 9. Like you're really not gonna like. Some people may mark sense activity in the front world, but like Timothy would be, you know, well known after that, probably in UFC or something like lower. I don't know. That sounds bad. The UFC is just like that high level kind of. This is a pretty sick song. But I don't know which one it is like by heart yet. Which song is this? Oh, delightful. No quote on timing though, so. I have a few other homies like who are worth mentioning, but I feel like I'm not going to because like, I just don't. For the story and the privacy, it's not worth it in that regard. Some of them, or a few of them, me and Jake went on to become. Well, like we went to some fish nursery, and then like we both had a DS, and I was like, "Oh, gang, I fuck with gang." He knows what's good, essentially. And we did, and I don't know what we did after that. I think we hung out at the thing and took some pictures. And the function, the event, the location, even if you're getting a little crazy with it. And then
What was the one? Oh, yeah, no, we walked around being goobers after that in the Forest Mountains. And there's a lot of that on video, so there's not, like, need to describe it in huge depth, but I do remember, like, toward into the newly joined, for me, karate dojo, which was, other than the summer camp and the homeschooling-ish with kind of a campus, though, kind of situation that I'd ever had. And I was like, bro, is here. Like, it's literally the homie. So that was nice, bro. That was actually G'd up in cash money, as they say. And after that, we just went through the ranks of belts and chilled heavily in the mountains and like with running around with the dogs, but like filming it and us now and making movies about how they were islands. We did a little cinematography, which I could stuff together and probably use as content on the internet. If Filthy Frank could do it, bro. As far as video production, yes. As far as quality of, I don't even know. What do you call that guy? Entertainer. It's exactly what he is, I guess. He's also just a dude. But, did you ever do an apology video? I genuinely don't know that. I don't mean to get off topic, but did Filthy Frank ever do one? I feel like a one real one, maybe. I'd say like $15 on that. I don't have that though. So back to the topic. We were just really like kind of, we couldn't fight at all in that dojo gym studio, whatever you'd like to call it. It was really forms and like memorized, like kind of choreographed out moves, which are part of like the recognized martial arts national form division, which we ended up doing okay in. Like at our peak that I was there for, like we did okay. And I think like the state nationals, some of us got like first because there was no one there. No one else in that particular like like subcategory. But some of us did good legitimately. There was a guy who like threw size around. Size, if you don't know, they're the things like the Marvel lecture here has. And if you don't know that, well, choosing Wolverine and Deadpool. They're like the freaking, I believe Japanese origin. He killed that shit. He was like throwing like a juggler and doing a full, I don't know if it was a trick form or if it was a alter or a modified original, but anyway, that just stood out. And there were plenty of memories there. That was like the that was a not, we were not gang, but wait, hold on, what is I'm being notified of maybe something that's not important at all. Who cares? um I really had the ending like seasons of the story in mind here, but this is like going fine, I guess. This is where like there starts to be footage, so things get easier and harder to explain. There won't be, I don't think. Most likely not. That's what I'm saying. Also, why not? So, to be determined. Happy to. So, oh, it's Sullivan King. Huh. Oh, there's got to be some Havel in here. That's an artist who. Why is there not? What the? Dude. I am tripping for where I put that in. Let's write this one down too and stuff. It's partial. It's like the song like, is not in any playlist. I was thinking I would have wanted to put it in. Oh yeah, school. Went to the new campus, and that was great. Kind of like a little bit lame at first, but smoothed out decently because there's karate going on. Not that this period exactly that I'm talking about right now didn't go on for very long, but this period, me and the homie, like the core homie, the canon homie, uh, making hella like short films that were goofy, Filthy Frank level production quality, over and over for like 4 years. I think there were like 10 things that could be considered almost stories. So I wrote a lot for school, so I took the reading thing and turned it around. I mean, it was dear to me, really. I don't think I was just thinking. Doesn't matter. Writing was great, very fruitful in that time, honestly, and everything else was fine. It was fine. We'd be talking. What would we be talking? Like 2000 notification. 11. No. Yeah, like the very start of 2011. So like mid to late 2013, and even beyond that, like no issues. School was like breezy. Like there wasn't much of anything to complain about there. It both was and was not the system that it was. That was responsible for that is explainable because I have brain damage, which I do need to find the journal for. I'm gonna have to pause or split the streams out too, but I guess that's a non-factor then. Everyone was like coming along with us though, because it was like a full grade through kind of thing. Like everybody, but not like together. And I don't know how long, if at all, there was a location split. I don't. Maybe a little, but I don't. Timeline's a little sketchy, but there are things I need to come back around to, and things I need to not dilly dally in getting to. 20. Nah, dude. There's a little non-emotional stuff left. There's got to be, yeah. Finishing the school of the dojo for martial arts was kind of sentimental, though. Those are good times. I think school martial arts, doing whatever. There's a lake that we would go, and an inner tube is just those big inflatable things that people blow on ropes. Wait. That can't be on this whole time. Is there a reason? I don't know why that was on. Or for how long. Jeez. We wrapped that up, and it's weird because like we got so much of it on video. The years 2012 and like kind of around maybe a year before that, like 3 years after that. How old was I, dude? That was the math I forgot to get around to. Let's say 2011 to 2014, which is 13 to 16. Something in my brain was bugging out heavily and saying 17. No, I was like 13 to 16. things are all right, I guess. Things are probably pretty good. I'm wondering if I go forward or back. I don't know. Maybe I should do a part 2 tomorrow. I'm not. Do a part 2 now. Possibly. Jeez. I'm gonna do a part 2. Like, probably now.